Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Graveyard Keeper. Now I know some of you may not be quite up to date. I am not going to be doing House Flipper for a little while. I'm going to take a break from House Flipper for a bit, and I'm going to be playing Graveyard Keeper instead. I've already done the introduction to the game in a previous episode from a few weeks ago, and I will link that one in the description down below just in case you have missed it. So I won't be playing through that again. We're going to carry on from that point. So we've got our little house in here, and let's go out. The basic premise of this game is that we have been magically teleported. Well, there was an accident, and we were magically teleported to this world here. And we're now the keeper of the graveyard. And we need to repair and fix and get this graveyard looking all sweet and snazzy and awesome. And if we can do that, then we may be able to get out of here, get back to our lost love. And that is basically what we're trying to do. That is all we need to try to do, is we need to get back to our lost love. So we've got a number of different tools, and there's a burial thing there. There's tools and stuff. There was one quest that I did. We were on our way over and we went into the tavern, and then I needed to go from him, and I was sent down to speak to a blacksmith. And I spoke to the blacksmith, and all he did was he gave me some combat items. I got a rusty axe, a rusty sword. I think they're... right. These items are automatically equipped. I don't need to have them in my bar down here to be able to use them. I think you just have them equipped and you can use them whenever you get close to an item. So I came over to the village and I did a quest with the blacksmith where I had to kill a few just little things that were bugging him and causing him issues. And then after that, you know, I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing. It was another quest, but I don't remember what that quest is. It's irritating me. So we've got character there. We've got an inventory, buffs, and perks. Barrel certificate can be sold to an innkeeper. Simple iron parts, study not complete. So we can study those. We've got technologies here, not available in alpha. We've got a number of different technologies that are becoming available, but we've got to do this. We've got to get these points here in order to be able to boost them up. Graveyard Keeper, you need to get back home to your love. Jerry is the skull. He helps us. He wants a beer from the tavern. Episcop, reach +5 graveyard rating at the graveyard, and then he'll be happy with us. We've got the blacksmith over there, and then Horodric, find a stamp and sell meat to Horodric. Bring the letter to Cresvold, the blacksmith, and then return. So I've taken a letter to the blacksmith, so I need to return now to this guy, and we'll see what it is. So that does appear that you do the quests by speaking to people, which is actually pretty cool. You can have a look and see there. See, we got that one there. It's good to know. It's good you now know how to use a sword. No, it's good you know how to use a sword. Creswold told me about how you helped him. Here, have a beer. It's on the house. Task completed. Right, so we brought that back. Trade. I have a stamp. I don't have a stamp. I can trade. I can sell the burial certificate to him. So I can sell that one to him. The beer, I'm going to keep hold of that because our dude back home, he wants that one. And then this stuff here, this is all food. So we could do something. We got, we got 1 silver 50. He's got 9 silver 90. We need to get some upgrades. A bowl of lentils is 20 copper and gives us 20 energy. Sauerkraut is 25 and it gives us 25 energy. That's 25 and 25, 20, 20. So yeah, you get the idea. Plus 10 health and 15 energy. If you buy... So apparently beer gives you health and energy, which is, handy, I suppose. Baked salmon for 30. Let's get a baked salmon. Okay, I'm going to buy a baked salmon like that. And I'm going to come out of there. So I need to find a stamp. There was a way to find a stamp, but I can't remember how to do it. I think we had to speak to someone in here. Who did I have to speak to in here in order to get the stamp? Let's speak to you. Oh, you better talk to my husband. He's in charge here. I'm gonna leave those now. I'm just gonna ignore them. We're gonna head back to We might head back to the village. There was someone else that we could speak to around here, and I can't remember where she was. It was a woman that we needed to speak to. Or was it not just the woman? Locked in alpha version. Trade and leave. Well, let's see what trade she's got. Jug of milk. Doesn't do anything. A bucket of milk, cheese, and butter. Well, we know where they are. We at least know where they are. And what have we got over here? Well, that's just a house. We can have a wander around, I suppose. Can we do anything? Can we harvest? No. So we're on alpha version 0.678 at the moment. Ooh, we got people here. What can we, let's talk to you. Locked in alpha trade. You're welcome, fella. Pete, study not complete. Right, so we can study that. I want to figure out how we do the studying. I'm not going to buy stuff. I want to do the studying first. Let's speak to you, Corey. Trade. Right, get a wood. Oh, I see. I can get some wood and stuff from him if I want to, or I can sell a wood repair kit. I can't. No. Well, he doesn't have very much money, so let's not try and sell anything to him. I'm sure there was a reason to come up here. I seem to remember something about coming up here. But I can't remember what it was for. There's a person there. Who are you? Leave. Oh, okay. Oh, we'll leave then. I won't stay here. If you're going to be like that, fine. Right, we're going to head back home. So yeah, we're on 0.678 of the alpha version. This game is apparently going to be available on Steam for the early access version, which would be, is kind of like, early access is kind of like the beta version, isn't it? It'll be available on Steam for early access in August. So we've got about 2 months, I think. I don't know when in August, but sometime in August. So let's assume we've got about 2 months before we can do anything else with it. And then in 2 months' time, we'll be able to... there should be like a whole load of updates, but I don't know what updates they're going to add to the game before we get to that point. There could be a whole load of other really cool updates first. Need a technology to be able to pick those, and this one I can pick. You got to press and hold the F key in order to be able to do that. There we go. So I've got some red flowers, but that uses up your stamina. And stamina seems to be quite a valuable commodity. You do have to be careful when using up your stamina. Because, well, you got to eat and stuff like that to be able to replenish it. And you don't want to be doing too much. Like there was, how do we get the stamp? I can't remember how to get the stamp. Right, there was a thing there. What do we do here? Let's place for stones. That is a place for wood logs. And then up here... Tutorial building. Use a blueprint desk to access the building interface and start building or removing an object. Some objects will be built immediately. Some of them will need a little extra work with your hammer, and this will spend time and energy. So let's go to build. We can't build anything at all at the moment. We have nothing available to build, which means, right, what have we got in here? That is a storage trunk in there. I think we got anything else. We got I can craft here. Pick a resource to use. Rusty shovel. Study not complete. Right, it's the study thing that I want to know about. Where do I study? What's this? F. Oh! I can use this. I can harvest stones from here. Ah, right. I have a piece of stone. And then you can do digging there. I've got another thing down here. Some of this is locked. It's the study that I'm most curious about. The garden. Property in forfeiture. For commercial use, contact the tavern owner, Horodrick. Claim property, read, leave. Right, well, we'll leave here for a minute. There's nothing else that we can do. Where is our little buddy, the skull? It's Jerry, isn't it? Pretty sure he's called Jerry. We did find him. We found him up round the back here somewhere. I'm not quite sure. What is this? There is shiny stuff here. What is the shiny stuff? Okay, the shiny stuff apparently doesn't do anything. If you sleep, it saves your progress, and it also advances you on to the next day. So we'll just keep that in mind, that it does advance you on to the next day as well. Oh, F. Right, I got stuff here that I can gather up. What have I picked up? Ah, I've got a little bit of something there. F. Oh, I've got some flour. Okay. I'm assuming flour is gonna got some nails there. Pick that one up. A whole load of flour there. This is build. I've got a trunk that I can build down here. And then nothing else. So I got items that I can build and repair and stuff in there. Then I can clear that out, but I've got like nasty things down here, and I don't really want to get too involved with nasty things just yet, so I'm gonna leave those. I'm also not gonna pick anything else up down there for a second, but I will go up here. We've got cook there, we've got cook there. So this one here, I can do dough. I need wheat for that. Dough here, flour. I need some water, which I don't have. Raw sliced meat. I've got raw sliced. I can make raw sliced meat from flesh, so I could do that. Need to press F and just work through that. So the flesh actually came from one of the bodies. It is slightly disturbing, but it's also slightly amusing as well. If I would... Right, how do I get a study? It keeps saying study, and oh, actually, I think maybe study is here. Episcop, Donkey doesn't have anything. Corey, Mrs. Chain doesn't have... I see, as we meet people, I need to find a stamp for Horodrick. Jerry, I need to get a beer from the tavern. I've got a beer. And you need to get back home to your love. Right, technologies. We go into here. Theology, book writing, farming and nature, smithing and building. Hard spares. This is stuff here. Red points represent handcrafted skills and your ability to work with materials. Green points represent your knowledge about nature of things and nature itself. And blue represents spiritual knowledge of the immaterial world. So this is anatomy and alchemy. If I go to theology on here, grave plate, I've got that. I can then make a simple gravestone. I can go to that. So farming and nature, master gathering, gathering super mushroom, gathering apple, gathering berry, blueprints, recipe, honey, character. Right, it's got all these things. Right, study not complete. How do I study? So I can put that down there. Like that. That's one thing I can do. I see. Right, I can equip all of these tools, like the stone repair kit, energy potion, red flower, study not complete. Put that on there. Use, destroy. Use. What did I do? I'm not sure what I did. Technologies. Character. Study not complete. Well, I said to use it. Ooh. Right, well, I know what that one is. I know what that bell is. That bell is the sound of the donkey with a fresh body. So we've got to come down here. And we see the body. He's already delivered a fresh body. So we want to go to there and you pick it up like that. And we run it into the morgue. And we enter into the morgue and we come up. Oh, there's Jerry. We put it onto there so we can autopsy that one. I'm going to talk to him first. Hey, where's my beer? Give him beer, and that makes him plus 20. Ah, what a disappointment. I think I need something stronger. All right. You seem like a decent guy, so here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. I don't remember too clearly, but it was for doing something similar that I lost my body. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Oh, that's charming. Right, maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So, what was your question? I have some questions. Give him wine. Leave. I have some questions. How can I get back home? Easy. I'm sure you could use the portal on which hill. So I just need to go through it, or what? Do I need to turn it on first? I obviously don't have a brain inside here, so I'm not sure where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you. Wow, the church has a library in its cellar. Or maybe the young astrologer knows. He's a smart boy. How can I get to the library? Obviously through the church. I think your wine cellar might be connected to the church cellar. Oh, even the morgue is connected. There's a network of tunnels down here. Well, we gotta be careful. I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Once I caught a fish. This sod. I've got no hands to show how big it was, but believe me, it was huge. I hate fishtails. And once... You know what? I need to go. Sure, it's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Let's ask about... Oh, he's so smart and very cheerful. Though I don't know him personally, I think. But his wine was the best. He was the big friend of the lighthouse keeper. They used to hang out at the lighthouse every moon. Where is the lighthouse? Somewhere near, let's see, Sard, I don't remember. All these questions are so frustrating. You're not a very good friend, you know. Okay, we need to get wine. Before we do that, we're going to autopsy the body. So all we can do at the moment is we can extract flesh. We can remove the flesh like this from the body, and then we can turn that into meat, and we can sell it to other people, which is really, really charming. But there isn't anything else that we can do. It's all, we just got to empty the table now. So then we come over to here, and we pick up the body. I don't think there's anything else that we can do over here. Nope. So then we come out of there, and then we go running over this way. It's night time. We come over this way, and we need to build a. We need to do a grave. We need to bury the body. We need a grave, and we need to bury the body. So I'm gonna drop the body down there, and then I go up to build on here, and I go to grave site, and we can build a new one. I can't put it there because of the mess that's there. So I'll go to that one, and I'll put one in there. Okay, and then I can press escape. And I can come out of that. So then I come over to here, and I go F, and that digs the grave. Now, I know some of you seen this last time, so it's sort of we're doing some recap work here. So that's now -2. So then I come down here and I pick this one up, and I come over there and I inter the corpse, and then I bury it again, like that. Right. So now got a burial certificate which I can go and sell. But these graves, this is a -1 grave, so I need to, no gravestone at the moment. I don't have the ability to make a gravestone. A grave fence, I don't have the ability to make that either. I'm not able to make either of them, so I literally just have to leave it at that. But there is a grave here. This one, wooden grave fence. I could make a gravestone. Oh, it's on a wooden grave fence. Click on that one. Fix grave fence. I can use one of my wooden repair kits like that. And then I can fix it, and that will actually repair the quality of the grave. Bring it up. There, like that, see? And then that's on 0 at the moment, so then I can go to there. This one I can fix the gravestone, and I can go to work on that one. And that will bring the quality of this grave up just a little bit higher. There we go. So now the quality of the grave is +2. So that's on -25 there. This grave here is on +2, which is really good. I can use my shovel, and I can remove these other bits that are kicking around. I can repair those like that, and then I can use these. I don't know what the study thing is though. The study thing is still a little bit of a mystery to me, and it's one that I would like to solve at some point. Daytime has come again, so we've stayed awake. Not enough energy, so I can either go and have something to eat, or I can instead just go to sleep. If I go to sleep, it seems to replenish all of my energy, which I figure is a really good thing. So let's have a look here. Now, if I'm looking at this, study not complete. Red flour. I got raw sliced meat there. I don't think I can do anything with it. And then I got flesh right there. Technologies. Smithing. Building. So how do I can gather edible mushroom there. So then I go back to the character. Right, I got edible mushroom right there, which is that one. But it's still saying study not complete. I don't know what to do with study not complete. This is irritating me slightly. I'm guessing that... Ooh, hang on. The Inquisitor! I've just seen the Inquisitor right nearby going up the path to Witch Hill. Oh, Sard, he'll kill me, or even worse. Calm down. I'll go distract him. Maybe I'll find something on this hill that will help me get home. Right, I need to go and see him. So what do we got on here? What does this one do? I don't actually... Oh, hang on. Let's go onto here. -1 health, but +2 energy. Well, that's not great, but I'll use it anyway. There. -1 health. Flour doesn't do anything. Red flour. Energy potion is +30. And then I've also got the baked salmon. So I'm going to use the baked salmon. There. Doesn't give me a great deal. My health has dropped ever so marginally. We're not going to worry about that. Right, so I need to go up onto Witch Hill. Now, we do get the odd, little lag spike here at the moment, so just be warned, we may end up losing all of our progress, which is, well, I suppose it's not really going to affect you very much. It just means I got to play through it again. Here we go. Everything is ready, Monsignor. Okay, I think this bit is a bit that some people don't like. Good. Were there any problems? No, Monsignor. Except there was this strange fella snooping around. That would probably be me. Oh, hang on. No, if I click, it goes faster. Oh, there he is. Halt! Guys, calm down. I live here at the graveyard. He calls us guys? Why, he's a cultist for certain, Monsignor. Tell them you're the graveyard keeper. Tell them the bishop is a good friend. You know, the bishop is a good friend of mine. He appointed me as keeper of the local graveyard, and we've got another body right there. Interesting. But I can believe you're a friend of his, though it's not a terribly impressive feat. Just pay him a compliment and he's your friend. But appointing someone to the graveyard is certainly outside his area of responsibility. I'll have to visit him and remind him again of the limits of his authority. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? I don't really want to watch a witch being burnt. I have a rather weak stomach, so move. It wasn't an offer. So how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? Tell him about the real world. Lie. You know, I've wanted to be a graveyard keeper ever since I was a kid. I strongly suggest you avoid bothering people with such nonsense. He didn't believe me. Here, I am the Great Inquisitor. I protect the true faith and humankind itself. I really don't like this guy. He gives me the creeps. I'm very concerned about this guy, which is why I've just lied to him. We're having a tough time in the town. The ship of the dead is already overloaded and there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cult is rising, I can feel it. Righteous anger rises within my soul. We haven't revealed a witch for a long time, and now we're lighting up the second one this year. And it's only the beginning. What do you mean, lighting it up? What? No. No. This is not right. This is not the... What? You are a very, very nasty person. What is wrong with you people? Seriously, what is wrong with you people? What did she ever do? So, you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? Yes, I think it's part of my job. And you live right beside this hill near the graveyard, that right? Yes. Interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. I ain't gonna be your friend. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. Yeah, we're going back to the... This is bad territory. Villagers, they're different from us town citizens. You can't trust them. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. I ain't got any choice. Sure, it'll be a pleasure to be your friend. I don't mean it. I'm lying to you. A wise choice. Friendship is based on trust and goodwill. I'm going to lie to you whenever I can. I really don't. Look what you did to that poor woman. To earn my trust and to be a friend of the Inquisition, you'll first have to show your goodwill. So I have a couple of minor tasks for you. What kind of tasks? Everything in due time. Today is the day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. We can talk next something, or any other something. I'd like to come here. There is no other place where I can feel my holy wrath so deeply. You're a vicious, nasty person. I really don't like you. I absolutely do not like you, Mr. Inquisitor. Not even a little bit. And I don't like you either. You lit the fire. Or you. And I don't like you lot either. You were cheering it on. Right? I don't like anybody that's here. This is horrible. Not now. However, while we're here, we may as well have a quick sort of exploration and see what we can find. Is this the witch thing he was saying about? I do not like the people that are here. And I am not going to be friends with any of the people that are here. That was a horrible spectacle. I do not wish to have to witness such a thing again. And if anybody in the village was party to it taking place, if I find out, then they're the ones that I'm going to turn into the Inquisitor. That's how it's going to happen. There's a burned down house and a single solitary grave right there. Wooden marker. Wooden grave fence. Why is there a grave here on its own? Is that something to do? I don't think it's something to do with the witch that was just burnt. I got a feeling this is to do with Jerry. One grave on its own like that. That's a little bit of a mystery there. Something that will require an answer at some point, I feel. What else we got? We've got... Ooh, well, I can repair a vineyard. I can't repair it because I don't have the tools to repair it, but there is a vineyard here that we may be able to make use of. Except that the only way that I can get through here is... Oh, I think that this area is now unlocked by the look of it. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to, be permanently unlocked or not. But, we can only hope. So let us go home. We're going to go to... Actually, there was a body that was left out here, wasn't there? We might need to do something with that body or it's going to go stale. There was a... Yeah, so we're down to 87% already. I don't know what the advantage of having good bodies or bad bodies is. But let's take this one up here. Put it onto autopsy. Take out the meat. There we go. We do this because we can apparently make some money out of it, which is an interesting approach to life. Let's empty that table, and then we can take that one, and we need to run this over to the graveyard. We want to do this quickly. I think you can also occasionally throw the body in the river if you don't want to do anything with it. Although I'm not really wanting to throw the body in the river just yet. Let's just build a grave, shall we? Let's do things properly. I'm gonna put one over there, and that'll do. Okay, I'm out of there, and then grab you. Go over here. Put you down there, and I need to dig this grave. I want to go to sleep. I want to get some sleep. Look, it's getting late. And I'm also running out of energy, which is not great. And inter the corpse, and then I can cover it back over. And I don't think I got the energy to finish. Oh, yes, I do. Right, there's another burial certificate. So we get a bit of cash for that. I'm going to go to sleep, and then we can see about getting some cash from the innkeeper. There's other things that we're going to need to do. But I think we might actually leave it until next time. We've got a lot to think about right now. There's a lot to sort of process with what we've discovered so far. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to seeing what else we can discover. So we've got a chest where we can store some of this stuff if we want to. I guess there is good reasons for storing it. We're going to go in here and we're going to go to sleep. And that is all I've got time for this episode. We'll be back in 2 days' time with a little bit more and see what else we can find out, what other mysteries we can uncover and solve, and what quests we can complete. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.